day, everyone. Today, I will be doing a compilation of a short video interviewing 2 to 3 people, answering the following questions that I am going to be asked. So, this is for us to know how strong and how broad a person's faith to God is. So this is a video that I'm going to compile, and I am going to ask you questions for you to answer about faith.
Hi, good evening. My name is Francebel A. Bigaprea.
So first, do you love God? If yes, how? And if no, why?
One, do I love God? Yes, of course. I love God. How? By following His words, especially His 10 Commandments, believing Him, and also trusting Him.
Next is, do you believe that we are called by God?
Number two, okay, I believe that we are all called by God because He wanted us to spread the good news to everyone by using the Bible.
Lastly, how do you respond in God's calling?
Okay, number three. Okay, maybe I respond to God's calling in a way of becoming a good steward of His creation, and also by participating in a church as a servant leader who wanted to bring the good news to His beloved people. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mom, for your response. So, hi, Ma'am. Today, I am going to ask you 3 questions about faith. But first, what is your name?
I am Krisha J. Alcazar, a grade 10 student.
So, here's your first question. Do you love God? If yes, how? And if no, why?
We love God because He first loved us. 1 John 4 verse 19. God is the first cause of all that is good and right in the world. Wherever and whenever love exists on earth, it only exists because it is a reflection of God's perfect love that created and sustained us.
Next, second, do you believe that we are called by God?
Yes, I believe that we are called by God. We are called by God to salvation. In fact, the Greek word translated church in the New Testament means a called out assembly. The call to salvation involves conforming us to the image of His Son. His election and call to salvation are part of an eternal plan for us that guarantees our inheritance in heaven.
And lastly, how do you respond to God's calling?
The call of God brings personal conviction. Repent. We have failed to realize that to refuse the calling of God is to sin. It's not the sin of commission or the what you did type of sin. Instead, it's the sin of omission, where you fail to do what God asked you to. I respond to God's calling by hear, repent, and respond. In other words, God is calling us to listen, to position ourselves, and to obey. It sounds simple, but requires loving God more than stuff.
Thank you so much, Ma'am, for your response. God bless and stay safe. I love God in a way that I know by following His words, becoming a servant leader on the church. As you know, I've been a secretary on the youth ministry of Sandas Parish of Bigawayan for 5 consecutive years, and also I have joined different youth camps and socialized with different people, engaging myself to know what my mission is. Also, I believe in God. I believe that I am called by God to serve Him. We know that God made us through His own image and likeness. He also gave His only Son for us. So our mission is to make people understand how important to broaden our faith, to put our strength in Him, and also to love God unconditionally. Also, we need to respond to God's calling by fulfilling our mission of becoming the stewards of His creation, and also by spreading the good news to everyone.